And is that a jump start? Yes, it is for Nelson Piquet. He went on the red just as he used to do in Formula 1. So what's going to happen now, Jen? He's going to have to go into the sin bin.
What he's going to see is he's going to see his number on a board that he should be passing now. When he gets around the second hairpin, he's going to go into that penalty box for a stop and go penalty. He's going to watch the whole field pass him by, which is tough. If he passes by the penalty box, he could be disqualified from the heat. We'll have to see what happens. So Brian Deegan, trailing Nelson Piquet Jr. here, is potentially in the lead, and he's going to try and keep it smooth.
Nelson Piquet Jr. takes the shortcut, the Joker, first time round, but he jumped the start. There's been some miscommunication in the squad, but it was all a bit of a last-minute deal to set up that drive for Piquet Jr., son of Nelson Piquet, Formula 1 world champion, 81, 83, 87, and no fool himself is Jr. behind the wheel. Formula 1 before then, he drove in GP2 and only got beaten by Lewis Hamilton, eventual Formula 1 world champion. That's the stop-and-go penalty, and now the place is rushed past, and just as you said, Jen, Brian Deegan now leads this heat. From it is Travis Pastrana in second place, Mr. X Games.
And look, Nelson Piquet Jr. already looking to overtake Bryce, Menzies, two of the rookies in the field here. They're going to be battling it out tough for the visibility in last place there with Menzies.
And indeed, Piquet Jr. has managed to get through. He's got the big Brazilian flag on the roof of that Mitsubishi Evo. Now, it hasn't got the same amount of power as the Ford Fiesta nor the Dodge Dart. Less is more in qualifying here.
This course is so short that it's a bit of an equalizer. They have dirt, they have trouble getting power to the ground, they just get wheel spin. So the 150 horsepower difference between that Evo and the leading Ford Fiesta ST here of Brian Deegan is really being equalized by Nelson Piquet Jr.'s ability to come around these corners and drive very smoothly.
Here we go over the concretes. Now we've got a couple more laps to go. Brian Deegan, though, victor of X Games gold in 2011, and a real upset it was back in LA a couple of years ago. But if anybody's got balance, it's Deegan.
He's an incredibly good starter. He came from behind to get a bronze medal last year at X Games. An incredible start, very aggressive driver, and probably one of the best riders when he gets into this situation where he's in a pack race. He just finds holes through traffic that don't seem to exist before he takes them.
Travis Pastrana, Nelson Piquet Jr. in the same race on the dirt. Don't forget that they are regularly doing the NASCAR Nationwide Series, and they are 13th and 14th respectively in that championship, split by only 3 points in their Turner Scott Motorsports and Roush Fenway Racing cars respectively. So then, there is the gap of the lead. That is Brian Deegan kicking up the dirt into the face of Travis Pastrana. Piquet Jr. still trying to hold onto the shirt tails of that Dodge Dart. And those leading two going to be going through to the final, the 10-lapper that we will see here live later. Deegan, he's got the best view of all, though. There'll still be a lot of dust coming into that car, though.
A ton of dust. When these guys get out of the cars, they're covered in this red clay that just settles on everything.
Brian Deegan, 14 times a X Games gold medalist here, and well, he's got his eyes on another one. He got the bronze last year, he had the gold the year before, and it's all important setup time. We're in the height of the afternoon here in Brazil. The track is changing all of the times, and Andreas Eriksson, the Swede who builds the cars and oversees the Swedish mechanics who are running Brian Deegan, they'll be making adjustments every time, because the team are not just looking at the total lap time, they're looking at the splits as well, as Deegan guarantees his place in the final together with Travis Pastrana, who also guarantees himself a place in the final later this afternoon. The